Basic aspect of India's foreign policy. 1. Panchashila principles. Though countries have their own social, economical, political and cultural systems, they have always strived to foster healthy relationships with other countries. Based on the similar lines, in 1954, both India and China accepted Panchashila principles to foster their international relationship. 1. Respecting each other's sovereignty and regional interests. 2. Non-invasion of each other. 3. Non-interference in each other's internal issues. 4. Mutual cooperation and respect. 5. Peaceful coexistence. These are the basic fine building blocks of India's foreign policy. 2. Non-aligned movement. The world was divided two power blocks after the end of Second World War. The democratic countries were under the hegemony of USA and the communist countries were led by USSR. In those days India followed the policy of being non-aligned to either of these blocs. It was successful in commanding the faith from both the blocs. It secured financial assistance from USA and secured military aid from USSR. It also dealt every international event independently and welcomed or criticized any issue independently. The credit of creating an independent policy of being non-aligned and making it part of the foreign policy goes to India. After Nehru, the Prime Ministers like Lal Bahadur Shastri and Indira Gandhi followed the principle of eye for an eye in foreign policy. The wars held in 1965 and 1971 with Pakistan were guided by this policy. Later, the Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee tried to reform our foreign policy and strived to have better relationship with Pakistan. 3. Anti-imperialism. The foreign policy of India opposes imperialism. Imperialism is an attempt by a sovereign country to take over another sovereign country with the intention of ruling it for its personal gains. It was natural for India, which gained its independence from an imperial country, to oppose such moves of other countries. No corner of world shall have imperialism, declared India in the Conference of Asian Countries, 1949 and 1955, held in New Delhi and Bandung. 4. Anti-apartheid policy. Apartheid is an attempt by a race or people of a particular skin color to subjugate another race of people of different skin color in the name of supremacy. Apartheid is an affront to human rights and world peace. The foreign policy of India declared that no country of the world shall practice this. Till recently, the minority white people were ruling the majority black people in South Africa. India had declared its support to Nelson Mandela and his party African National Congress, who were opposing apartheid in their country. 5. Disarmament. The process of elimination of specific arms step by step is called disarmament. There is an increased competition for the production, sale and collection of arms in the world. Many of the countries are worried that this massive scale of arms could lead to Third World War. Countries with massive arms may attack another country intentionally or by mistake or by accident, triggering massive devastation. The presence of nuclear arms makes the issue more complicated. India, being peace-loving country, advocates for the reduction of arms qualitatively as well as quantitatively. Since the time of Nehru, India has supported disarmament process. Though it is impossible and impractical to attain total disarmament, as every country needs arms for its protection, an attempt can be made to reduce the number of arms. The Constitution of India's Article 51 advocates for a foreign policy that aims at establishing international peace and cooperation. The Department of External Affairs of the central government plays a decisive role in formulating our foreign policy. It always considers our national interest and public opinion. Indian foreign policy aims at strengthening UNO. India strives to have strong foreign relationship with the countries of world through SAARC and Commonwealth of Nations as well. Moreover, India has been one of the major members of UNO.